What's up, film fans? It's Justin.
Hey, Nick.
And we had just gotten done with an early screening of the Sylvester Stallone lead film, Expendables 3, the third film in the most popular franchise of the 80s throwback, action spectacular, explosion-filled, blood, guts, and machine gun-filled that we all miss, we all love.
Well, not so much blood and guts in this one.
Well, no, because this one is PG-13, mind you, the first in the trilogy to actually not have the squibs like we all miss from Commando, and you know, the current trend of CGI blood that just sprays out, and I don't
trying
know.
to appeal to that I don't know, wider audience or whatever, I guess.
Well, let's hope that it does well. The last two films actually did very well, and for the franchise. The film starts off and we have the same team that we had in the first two films. They're going off on a mission to do a little rescue. Spoiler alert. And then we have Wesley Snipes, you know, fresh out of prison for his tax evasion, with a nice little joke, mind you, in reference to that. And then halfway through the film we get a new team of newbies with Ronda Rousey, the UFC fighter, and the boxer, you said? Ortiz, okay. Yeah. And
David Ortiz.
We follow them as they kind of make a mistake, and Barney, Sylvester Stallone, kind of shouldn't have done that, and then the old team has to come back and save his ass. In this cast we have newcomers Antonio Banderas, Harrison Ford, Schwarzenegger is back, and we have Mel Gibson as the villain of the film, which after the second film, he hasn't seen yet. Well, Van Damme was the villain. It was going to be hard to actually surpass him in villain status, but you said you had a lot to say about Gibson as a villain. What'd you think?
To throw it out there, I have never seen the other two. It's the first film of the Expendables franchise I've ever seen, so I'm not really versed with the characters that are recurring from the other films and stuff like that outside of what I've seen in the trailers. But that said, Gibson just chews the scenery up in this thing, just chews it up, and the animosity that he shares with Stallone, the bitterness, the one scene that they have in the van where, you know, that's a good like 3 or 4 minute scene where they just go back and forth. And
very dialogue driven.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like that throughout a lot of the film too. And Gibson is just owns Gibson. I mean, he steals the picture as far as I'm concerned. He and Banderas really do. Even though Banderas gets annoying, but he's meant to be. He's meant to be. But Gibson completely runs away with the show in the film here. Gibson, he's got such gravitas as an actor. He's such a powerful actor.
He always has.
He captivates you no matter what he does. He's
never lost it, in my opinion, and that's what made this movie an equivalent to the second film, if not slightly better than the second film. Like I said, he's never seen the first or second films.
I will now. I definitely will now.
The second movie actually worked even better than the first because we had Jean-Claude Van Damme playing a villain, which was very rare, and a very brutal, badass villain. In this, they take the villain to a different level, and it's not only a physical villain, but a villain that is connected to Barney Ross's character from way back when they first started the Expendables team. We also, like I said, we've got the returning cast. The new cast, for me, it didn't work as well as I had hoped. We've got Kellen Lutz, who just recently did his own failed Hercules movie last winter. We've got, like we said, a couple other newcomers, and they're okay. They're not bad. They're not horrible in the film, but when the guys that we like, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Terry Crews, Jet Li, you name them, all of them, when they're missing from the film, it actually, you could feel it a little bit.
And that's from an outsider's perspective to the franchise. I'm definitely going to agree with that, because the opening mission, there's such a great rapport that, you know, Stallone and Jason Statham, Randy Couture, all these guys have back and forth, and Snipes literally falls right into that.
Oh, Snipes was great. I was so happy to see him back.
With that, there's such great chemistry there, and then, I mean, it's supposed to feel awkward, to give the film a little credit. It's supposed to feel awkward when it brings in the younger guys, because there's that young versus old dichotomy. Kelsey Grammer also in this.
Well,
great little role.
I liked him in this. He was great. First time I've seen him in something, and I can't even remember how long it's been, and he was great.
It was a month ago.
Wait, what
he was in that train wreck movie with the big robots that were fighting. What the hell was that?
Wait a minute. Oh, I think it was called Transformers: Age of Extinction, which we gave probably our worst rating of the summer until we both saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot.
No, I can't even know.
And that's probably our worst rating of the summer.
God, that movie was bad. But anyway, we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about this. We want to talk about this. I'm going to go right to my rating because I don't have a lot to say about it. The final battle, though, they found whatever abandoned city they found.
I know, it looks awesome. It's all practical.
That entire set was just amazing, and just I swear to God, it was explosions going off for like a half an hour straight. I absolutely loved it, all the different action scenes. But like I said, complete newbie to the franchise. Gibson was great. Stallone was great. I don't really have anything bad to say about most of the older cast.
What did you think of Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger has so much fun with this kind of stuff anymore.
There you go.
He's having a lot more fun as an older actor than I think he ever did.
These guys are 66, 67 years old for the most part. We got Stallone in that age, and Schwarzenegger, Harrison Ford, even older than that.
Yeah.
And as little as his part is, it's still fun to see him hamming it up. What is your rating of the film? Wait a minute, I think Godzilla just called me. Wow.
I'm going to get stepped on here. Okay, well, I guess the Godzilla roar signifies that we're going to get eaten if we don't finish the review, I think.
I'm scared of Godzilla. He's a big guy, and I'm scared of him.
Like I said, newbie to the franchise, I don't have any of the previous knowledge of it coming in, but very entertaining for me. 7 out of 10. I really liked it. Definitely worth viewing, especially for Mel Gibson, who, despite all of his troubles and he's lost some of his luster that he used to have as that Hollywood, super hunk.
Women loved him. Guys loved him.
I still love him. Still one of my favorite actors.
He's still a great fucking talent and a great director.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, 7 out of 10. That's what I've got to say about it.
My only gripe with the film, as a big fan of this franchise, the first film was okay. It was a really fun time. The second film stepped it up. Again, we had Chuck Norris thrown in there, killing baddies at the end of the film, and then we had Jean-Claude Van Damme as an awesome, badass villain. And this one, like I said, and he agrees with me, Gibson is a great equivalent to a villain, even better as far as a psychological villain, and he's smarter. Everything he does in this movie works so well. But again, my only gripe is that as a huge Schwarzenegger fan, he's kind of thrown in the background again. He has fun with it. He's flying planes around. He's doing only a little bit of physical stuff, and I know that's not because he chooses to, because he just got done filming Terminator Genesis and a bunch of other films that required a lot of physical action. So why he wasn't more centered in the film, I don't know. But my rating of the film as a huge Expendables fan compared to the last two is an 8.5 out of 10 rating. This is an epic film, guys, here. Justin.
And Nick.
And next time you will see us will be for the review of Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, which comes out at the end of this month. And I know
pretty excited about that.
A lot of you guys out there are looking forward to it. It's the last big budget movie for the summer.
I haven't watched the original Sin City in years. It's been a long time since I watched it.
We're going to revisit it on Blu-ray because I've got it and I need to.
I need to as well. It's been a while.
It's going to be great. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Mickey Rourke's back. We've got an awesome all-star cast.
Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah, I know. As a supporting character.
Yep. It's
Lady Gaga and a bunch of people.
But anyway, Expendables 3.
It's good. Go see it. It's a great, fun, enjoyable time. Awesome throwback to 80s action films. Stallone's at his best, and the new coming director that actually directed this film, he did a great job. I'm very happy with the choice. It's epic film, guys. Here,
I will say that though, if I had to really cast anything down on the film, there were a lot of shots in this film that just didn't care for. Just the camera was just left in just some static place for just a long shot.
It's his first big.
I know, but it felt too much like that to me in some scenes.
You're too last minute with that.
I'm gonna smack you. That's what I'm.
We're done. Go see Expendables 3. It's way better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's a lot more fun.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Terribles.
Garbage. We'll see you next time for Sin City: Dame to Kill For.